Hey guys, Spartan here. Welcome to something to just fill up some time, I guess. Because currently my PS3 is having issues for some reason. So I'm gonna have to wait on that a bit. So I'm just gonna show you a bit of a Hearthstone thing. This is possibly my favorite deck, not the most effective deck like I have, because it's really a kind of luck based. I mean, it loses to aggro usually, and it loses to like super control or druid, but it's a really fun deck based around Deathrattles and N'Zoth and that sort of shit. And since it's shaman, of course it runs the Jade package because every single shaman deck runs Jades because it's just too effective. Okay, we're starting off with a pretty decent hand. I mean, I can kill a mana worm, not, without that much effort if he decides to play it. Best waifu in hand immediately. That's always good to see. Also, yes, I did craft a golden eye of Blackpaw for the memes. I mean, why wouldn't I? There's Sneed's Old Shredder. A lot of people may not know this, but Sneed's Old Shredder is actually my favourite card in all of Hearthstone. I would have crafted a golden Sneed's Old Shredder, but then again, I can only use it in Wild, so not that much of a sound investment. I don't know what this mage is playing. I mean, I know this is casual Wilds, but still. You never know. Maybe it's Burn Mage. Always a possibility. I don't know the actual matchup rate I have with Burn Mage. Mage is generally favourable for this deck merely because I run one Kazan Mystic and that thing just grants insane tempo against Mage. Wow, 2 Forgotten Torches already. Okay, so turn 6 is coming up, which means he's going to, like, summon Emperor Thaurissan or some shit, so I probably have to, like, coin Aya now. There we go, get a golden Jade Golem here. How dare you. It's like the most evil thing you could possibly do in Hearthstone. You know what, he's just not playing any minions, so I might as well start going face with my weapon. I'm going to want to play Jade Claws eventually. So we've already summed up that this deck is not a Reno deck because he runs 2 copies of Forbidden Torch, or Forgotten Torch. I don't know what this deck is. Maybe he is running the quest and he just hasn't generated any cards yet. Although if he was running the quest, he would have played like Babbling Book already, and he wouldn't be running Volcanic Potion. Now it's a pretty shitty minion. Oh yes, the perfect top deck. Okay, so... oh, screw it, I'm gonna Jade Claws to get a 5/5 gold and then evolve it. I know I get screwed over by a bad evolve like Bomb Squad or something. Actually, I can't possibly get Bomb Squad. Oh wait, I figured I can because that was a 3-drop. That was a pretty good evolve actually. Got Skelemancer, which prevents board clears. Get Hogger, which prevents... what does that prevent? Not much. I expect a concede here. Roaring Torch. There we go. Surprised he wouldn't hit Hogger. Okay, he has a Fireball as well. It's perfectly reasonable. You kind of really need to kill Hogger in Evolve because, I mean, he's a 7-drop. Let's see what we get from Barnes. We'll probably get, like, Stalag or something like that. T-Killbot. Oh, look at the shitty legendary. So he needs Ice Block to stay alive. There's absolutely nothing else he can do right now, unless he has, like, some super ridiculous OP combo, which I doubt he has. I would really love to top deck Kazan Mystic in case he gets a secret like Ice Block. This is the time he would concede. Wow, 2 Frostbolts. Double Arcane Giant? Okay, well this was a pretty shitty deck. Didn't even get to play my... there we go, let's play it anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a quest to play overload cards. It doesn't matter. I would be playing ranked, but ranked is it's just a mess right now in Wild. It's mostly just full of shitty pirate warriors and literally constructed priest that has like no wild cards. In fact, the only wild card that I've seen these priests run, you know, the Razakus priests, is Entomb and Light Bomb. That's because Light Bomb kills the stupid giant hunters. And Entomb, it's just basically, oh hey, you have a really good minion from another class. Fuck you, it's mine now. And I really hate facing them because they always manage to steal Sneed's Old Shredder off me. Can't wait for Carnivorous Cube to be out, that'll be like the best combo ever. Turn 8 Sneed's Old Shredder into turn 9 Umbra, and then Cube on Sneed's, which will generate a legendary. Summon 2 more Sneed's Old Shredders, and each of those will summon a legendary. Like, you go from 158 to like a whole board full of legendaries, and a cube. Cube! Let's see what we get. Jade Lightning, Aya Blackpaw, Fugan. You may be wondering why I'm running Fugan, and that's because I'm running stuff like Reincarnate. And fun fact, if both Fugan and Stalag die at the same time, you get 2 Thaddiuses. I know that because I got Fugan with Barnes once. My opponent played Doomsayer, and I played Stalag. So I got 2 Thaddiuses, and the enemy pretty much just conceded. I mean, what else can you do? This is Mage, most likely Random Generation Mage. Do I want to play Annoyotron? Yeah, sure, I'll save Maelstrom Portal for later. This would mean he'd have to ping to kill Annoyotron. Which, I mean, it takes up his turn, so I don't really mind. Arcane Missiles. Come on, really? It always looks like they're pinging their own minion when they do that. It's a bit weird. Coin Barnes. You know what? I may get Sneed's Old Shredder or Aya. Incredible high roll here, potential. Shame. Also, has anyone noticed that ever since Karazhan, all legendaries have had their own special entrance animations, except Barnes? His is a battle cry. Okay, Maelstrom Portal gets me a lot of value here. If he wouldn't suicide. It still gets me a lot of value here. So, they probably have Ice Block, Counterspell, Mirror Entity. Duplicating Annoyotron with Mirror Entity would be annoying. Annoying. But it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. I mean, it's only 2 mana. So, whatever. I can just hit it with my Jade Golem and then slam it with my weapon. Did they run Arcane Explosion? Okay, let's see. Not Mirror Entity, really. So that's definitely Counterspell. Oops, accidentally clicked on my sticky notes. I don't really care if that gets countered. I mean, it's very much a win more card, and I'd rather have my Jade Lightnings uninterrupted. This is obviously Ice Block. I mean, it's the only real secret mage ever runs. What the hell are you planning? Forgotten Torch Face. Great idea. So what I need is for Barnes to evolve into Nerubian Unraveler, which will make all spells cost 2 more. And then this mage will pretty much just concede. The Fire's Cleaner isn't bad. It's decent statted. I get a Poisonous Minion, a Frothing Berserker, and a Master of Evolution. They're all decent minions. I would prefer some Spell Interruption, but there's very little of that in Hearthstone, sadly. Flame Strike doesn't actually clear the board, just kills 2 minions. You got greedy. Okay, so we're gonna pop Ice Block right now. Just get that shit out of the way as soon as possible. Evolve Master Evolution. We get fucking Hemet Nesingwary. Great. Okay. So they're on 1 health, so they're dangerously low. As in, like, they need more ice blocks to survive. Unless this is a Reno deck, then Reno will save them. In before. Okay, so no Reno. They have probably lost, unless they just top-decked ice block. Or they would need Firelands Portal into... Actually, no, Firelands Portal... Firelands Portal into Earth Elemental doesn't even save them. Oh, look, it's Meteor. Lucky for me, don't care about no meteors. I'm the master of evolution. I hate Mage. Well, actually, no, I don't really hate Mage. I hate Ice Block. I'm pretty sure everyone hates Ice Block. I mean, it's the only reason I have Kazan Mystic in this deck. It's because, oh hey, Frost Nova, Doomsayer, Ice Block. Completely balanced. I bet you're wondering, how do I get rid of those ice blocks? The answer is, you can't. 3 mages in a row, seriously? It's good that Aya always wants to be in my starting hand, but I can't really use her right now. It's all about the curve. Curve stone. So do I coin a Neutron? Probably not, unless they have, like, turn 1 mana worm. I'll probably Jade Claws into a Neutron, into Shredder, or whatchamacallit. Dun dun dun. So, most likely they're gonna ping the Jade Golem. Because they have, like, Mage has no good turn 3 play. Tar Creeper? Really? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, that's like one of the most played cards ever in Hearthstone. Or something. This card is just... Tar Creeper is just too good of a card. I mean, why play shit like Felguard, which is the same stats, except without the whole drawback of attack on your turn? You get the point. And if you don't, then just compare Felguard to Tar Creeper. It's ridiculous. Considering Felguard is especially a class card, so its power should be higher. Here I am playing Piloted Shredder, though. Come on, Doomsayer. It's not terrible. Could I get some, snipes on this Tar Creeper, please? Okay. Just gonna coin a Neutron here. Hopefully get something good. There we go. Get some face damage in here. I'm pretty sure these mages are just playing random generation at this point. And Blizzard. What's with everyone playing Volcanic Potion these days? I don't get it, it's not that good of a card. And TQ bot. You know what? I don't want to overload myself just yet. And, you know, health is very important against Mage. In before Alex Strauzer. I don't like Mage. It's the only class that's whole gimmick is, oh hey, I'm going to wait until I have everything I need in my hand, and then I'm going to kill you in 1 turn. So yeah, this is a Deathrattle based deck. You probably wouldn't have noticed because I've been winning throughout the Jade mechanic solely. But yeah, if I get like Io Blackpaw, Sneasel Shredder, and then land an Ancestral Spirit on them, you get a lot of value. That's a lot of damage you can do. Okay, as long as it doesn't kill that Golem, I can clear the board. Or SM Orc. Oh, that may be Mirror Entity. I don't want a Kazan Mystic until I have, like, Lethal on the board, so I can get rid of Ice Block. Not Mirror Entity. Okay, that's good. It may very well be Counterspell. Counterspell, however, is not major because it only will cost me 2 mana to get rid of. Ancestral Spirit, it's a pretty high power card for its ability. Why the hell does everyone want to turn Aya into a sheep? I mean, she's already a furry. Don't want to turn her into a New Zealand furry. Oh, sick New Zealand burn. Okay. Summon an even larger Deathrattle minion. Now here's where we find out if this is a Reno deck or not. It's a Reno deck. Can't possibly polymorph Sneed. We're gonna be bitch. So what I need to do is top deck Reincarnate. Blood Reaver Gul'dan, created by Cabal Courier. Well, you're not gonna get any demons off that. Oh, it's a fucking Christmas miracle. Anabind. Congratulations. And this will fuel my N'Zoth-induced rage. Oh, it's your boy, Reform. Get him, boys. This is why I love this deck. Sneed's Shredder is such a fun card to play. I mean, what's he gonna do? He needs Twisting Nether to clear the board. Flamestrike doesn't clear the board. Doomsayer Frost Nova does, but what else will? Ancestral Spirit. How much damage do I have on the board? I have lethal. Oh hey, guess what? You fucking piece of garbage mage. Sadly for you, the light does not discriminate. Oh, what's that? Ice block? Too bad. The Zen Mystic. So satisfying to play. Okay, am I only facing mages here? Like, literally, I'm not... Well, I am editing these videos, but... I'm not editing out any matches. Like, these are all mages. Like, what the hell is with Wild? I usually face, like, druids and priests and warriors. It's pretty much all I actually face in Wild. But... I'm only facing mages. I mean, I have Kazan Mystic, which is pretty much the savior of the deck. Come on, man, really? What's your problem? I want to play Acolyte of Pain on turn 3. Get more draw power. I know that everyone runs Mana Tide Totem instead of Acolyte of Pain, but I like Acolyte of Pain merely for the fact that it actually just doesn't die immediately to everything. And it's almost always a guaranteed 1 draw. You know, it's also an adorable little 1/3 that's usually too harmless to be pinged off anyway. Okay, so Secret Mage, kind of. Frozen Clone, Acolyte of Pain, that's probably not the best result you could have gotten. So now they have 2 draw power minions in their hand. Sucks to be them. Probably gonna play one anyway. I mean, what good cards does Mage have to play on turn 3? Yeah, I guess another secret, but... Jade Spirit. Sure, why not? What's the odds it's another Mirror Entity or Frozen Clone? So that's most likely Counterspell. It's not Mana Bind because they're not running the quest. Because if they were, they would have played it turn 1. It may be Spellbender. I have seen Spellbender be used quite a bit in Wild. Oh my god, it's a freaking purple Christmas tree.
I'm late.
Wild Crystal Runner. It's a card I've seen quite a bit of in Wild. Okay, let's Mirror Entity this so I can get a card off Acolyte of Pain. No Mirror Entity? Seriously? Okay, so that's like Ice Block, Counterspell, Mana Bind, or Spellbender. I don't want to give him Ancestral Spirit, it's just too much value at this stage of the game. You know, this is why people run Eater of Secrets. I mean, in Standard, of course. No one would run Eater of Secrets in Wild. Actually, maybe you would. Secret Paladin does exist here. Okay, I can kill that thing. They do not have a duplicate. They may have a duplicate up now, though. Alright. Let's test for Mirror Entity again. There we go, there's Mirror Entity. Duplicate is not up. Already seen this. Let's draw some cards and get rid of his or her. Their stupid Acolyte of Pain. Summon an even larger man. I need to get rid of this Ancestral Spirit. Really? Is this person running like Glacial Mysteries or something like that? Jesus. Okay, so I'm gonna Ancestral Spirit, because there's absolutely no way they do not have Counterspell in. It's literally impossible. Mana Bind, Counterspell, Spellbender. Actually, what's the interaction between Spellbender and Counterspell? Huh, they don't have one of those. Okay, let's get rid of these, draw some cards, because luckily this thing is very weak. Oh, come on, duplicate. Okay, no duplicate. Sad thoughts. This person may actually just be completing a mage play secrets quest. Okay, now all they have is Ice Block. If they don't kill my Acolytes of Pain, I can evolve with my hero power. Hero card. Ethereal Arcanist. Oh, come on, really? How many more secrets do you have? I'm gonna Maelstrom Portal. Oh, come on. Really? Really? We got one extra damage. That could cost me the game. I don't specifically need that golem. I'd rather have a -2/2 on this minion. Okay, so we get an 8/8. We get... Ooh, Welcome to the Firelands from Patron. Back to the Office, Dancing Swords. I mean, this minion is just called Back to the Office, pretty much. The original 3 mana 2/5, by the way. Pretty good stats. More secrets. It's no secret what those secrets are, so just stop calling them secrets. Okay, so didn't kill Grim Patron, so I can get some value here. Might as well kill Back to the Office because he's not very useful right now. There, you can have a card, I don't care. Jade Spirit in case Mirror Entity. Potion of Polymorph. How pitiful. Actually, let's pop Ice Block. Pretty sure this mage cannot survive one more turn. Like how they gave themselves a golden sheep. No, I have never played Fusion or Stalag in these games I've recorded. Ironic, because they usually show up every single game. Yeah, you can see that they've kind of given up. Top deck Zen Mystic. Oh, come on. Okay, Spirit Singer Umbra. And just go face. I even want to let them draw cards. They're just going to do it on their turn if I don't do it. Come on, evolve into Ire Blackpaw.
I have no time for games.
Oh, hey. Oh, that doesn't trigger? I have Umbra on the board. It's supposed to kill one of them. Damn faulty Hearthstone spaghetti code. Never mind. That can't possibly be another ice block. I mean, these ice blocks were not created by anything, were they?
Excuse me, you are on fire.
An honorable Sudoku. Okay, I know it's not called Sudoku, but deal with it. I think I have time for one more match. By time, I mean effort. I actually haven't had to alt-tab out of the game to go browse memes because people are being slow. What I like about Wild, there aren't many slow pokes, apart from that one mage that I faced that one time, but then again, I did get double Nosdormu from Marin's ability. Oh look, it's Priest. Yeah, the class that makes you just want to not play the game. I want to keep Thrall. I don't think Acolyte of Pain will be very useful in this fight. Before, greetings. Is someone injured? And then, Radiant Elemental. Oh! It's Deathrattle Priest. Okay, I immediately have more respect for this guy because he's not playing Cancer Priest, most likely. I play Deathrattle Priest. I run a basic variation of this deck, except it, of course, runs Obsidian Statue. You obviously have to thank the priests if they heal you. You don't thank the priests. You're like Genji from Overwatch. Keep saying that they need healing. Never say Arukado. No, it's Aradako or whatever. Just talking like that one. You know what? These jokes are not funny, so I should probably just stop telling them. Wow.
That's incredible.
Okay. That discovered? No. Highly likely this guy does not run a Cabal courier so that they can discover a secret. Give me a 4 mana 7/7 and a 5 mana 7/8 taunt. I got Harrison Jones and a Poison Healer. This minion actually isn't that bad in some decks. I mean, I've seen it being running Big Druid to heal up, like, Tarantus or Ironbark Protector to, like, massive health. Sometimes best face. Zone face. Can I hit a 3 on that Tortolan, please? I'd really love that to happen. Thank you. Pretty good evolve. 2 mana, give a minion +6 health and taunt. Like a power creep on a Mark of the Wild. Not Khan. Hate Khan Bloodhoof. Just too good. Too good for his own good. Let's just get some tempo. Let's play Spirit Singer Umbra because it's kind of a minion that demands removal. I mean, if you don't kill Umbra, your opponent's going to be doing something big next turn. So here comes Shadow Word Pain. Mind-Sized Potion plus Horror would also be pretty bad. Doesn't have enough mana for that, though. Oh, I forgot he can just death his way past the Arakawa. Okay, let's see what we do now. I can Jade Claws. And let's Jade Lightning this thing. It leaves me with 3 minions on the board. bit hard to deal with. I can't really rush this guy down because once, you know, all it takes is him playing a few more Deathrattles and he just gets Imara and fucks me up. Well, they are running Cabal Courier. Please please let the mage card be a secret and that secret be Ice Block. Maybe this is Raza Anduin thing. That would be terrible. I just hate that deck. So boring. Sure is boring around here. Okay, I take less damage by hitting that thing. 4 mana 7/7. Come on, it's shitty RNG based Leroy Jenkins. Pretty sure I'd lose against the priest if I were to actually get this off, because he'll probably have an obsidian statue or some shit in his deck. Summon a larger and larger man. Wonder what he'll entomb. I know he has entomb in his hand. Come on, really? Kazaka's potion. It's a pretty shitty... it's a pretty shitty Kazaka's potion you got there. So why do these sheep have overalls? Let's just play Antique here, bot. I need an evolved target. Come back, Dark Arakoa. Hopefully this time you won't get hit with death. Well, you can't be, because unless he plays Lyra the Sunshard, he can't get any more deaths.
What is real?
Ooh, what is real? Good old-fashioned Mirage Caller. Hell, I'll just evolve this thing. Baron Geddon. More Golem isn't bad. Just give the Shredder Deathrattle resummon itself. Could reincarnate it, but eh. I lose to Entomb here. But why would you ever Entomb a piloted Shredder? It's like the worst choice ever. He probably has Spirit Lash now. Why else would you set its health to 1? Wait, what? Tankmaster Overspark? Why would you have a... Hey, no stealing my waifu. It's mine. Mine all. Not yours. Too pure for this world. Can't let you do that. Let's play Stalag. It's been ages since I've evolved a 5-cost minion into Aya. Like, never happens. Also, he played 2 golden legendaries in 1 turn. There's N'Zoth. Oh, of course, he gets fucking... Yeah, I just realized how bad it is that he got Aya because he has N'Zoth too. Ugh. Okay, so... we need to get rid of these things. Okay, Stalag, you kill this thing first in case it lands on Sludge Belcher. That was like perfect RNG right there, by the way. Okay, he has Amara to play at a moment's notice. That's an Ancestral Spirit Stalag, just so he survives. Priest has already used Death. I don't run Hex in this deck, so... he cannot Hex Stalag. I do run Lightning Storms and Maelstrom Portals, of course, so he could get some value off getting a thing clearing my board, except for the Stormwatcher. Mind Control created by Cabal Courier. Of course. Reincarnate. It's like the lowest of low rolls. Yeah, I know this doesn't really accomplish much, but I need to get rid of these minions that are sticky. That is not good.
Thank you.
And that's lethal, isn't it? That's 21 damage. So he's 1 damage off lethal. Why would you... Oh, here comes Obsidian Statue. Orasan. This guy just got like the perfect crystalline oracles. He got Aya to bring back with his N'Zoth. He got Fugan while I have like Stalag. Need to pull a winner out of my hat here, which I'm pretty sure is impossible. Yeah. Beaten by Tinkmaster Overspark. Absolutely disgusting. Oh well, this was just a quick like show off of this deck. It's pretty fun. Also, do not question why I have a deck called Fuck You Druid. Pretty sure it's self-explanatory. See you guys in the next video, whatever it is. Goodbye.